Hello, friends. I'm still here again. Still talking about relationship. Okay? There was a time I posted something on Facebook. Those of my Facebook friends will remember. I said something about um big girl that big girls doesn't cry over a breakup. That okay, I put it this way. Big girls doesn't cry over a breakup. Big girls like me doesn't cry over a breakup. And so many people were like counteracting me. Were like arguing with me. Were like saying that why should I be posting rubbish? They were scolding me. They were assaulting me. Insulting me in different ways. That um that I'm talking rubbish, that I shouldn't be posting rubbish on Facebook. Okay, but I still maintain that whether you like it or not, whether you like my post on Facebook or not, all I'm telling you this morning is big girls doesn't cry over a breakup. Look, let me tell you, what makes you a big girl is not your big makeups. What makes you a big girl is not that expensive Italian shoe you're wearing. What makes you a big girl is not that expensive designer clothes that you're putting on. What makes you a big girl is not, my dear, those big makeups that you are applying. What makes you a big girl is how you handle emotional matters, how you handles the matters of the heart. How you handles a breakup. That you are in love does not mean you should lose your senses. No. That you are in love does not mean that you should go crazy. Look, let me tell you. Oftentimes, we all fall in love. I myself, I fell in love too. And why I said that you shouldn't cry over a breakup is because that guy that you were crying over, that say that he's not going to continue with you, that he doesn't love you anymore, that you should go, that it is over between you and him. My dear, that guy you were crying over doesn't deserve your love. He doesn't absolutely deserve your tears. Let me tell you, young girl, you really need to be wise. You really need to be wise, especially in the matters of the heart. I also posted last time that show a man love and he will start messing up. And some people reacted to it. Some people I disagreed with me. But I still maintain it. I want to trade this morning about how you can get over a breakup. Girls, for me, I find it so easy getting over a breakup. You know why? Because I have never allowed anything bother me. Because if you are a guy, I fall in love with you, and you want to take my love for you for granted, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tell you that I was existing without you. And because I was existing without you, I'm gonna absolutely live happily without you. First of all, the first step to adapt and getting over a breakup, the one that always works for me, is number one, forgetting about him easily. And one of the ways you can forget about him easily is by deleting those emotional triggers. Just like if you have her pictures in your phone. You can delete those pictures because those pictures are emotional triggers. The more you see the pictures, the more you look at those pictures, you will continue remembering him and thinking about him and possibly crying for him and calling or trying to get back to him by calling him and begging for forgiveness. My dear, another way, like I said earlier, you have to get rid of emotional triggers by deleting his contact. No, you can still leave his contact on your phone. If you if the number will be there without you calling him. So the next step is, after deleting his numbers, go check of those text messages that he has been sending to you when you were still with him, those love text messages that you and him has been sharing. You can delete them for you not to be going through those text messages again and be remembering him. Another way, the second way to get over a breakup is to engage yourself in something. Just try and do something. Excuse me. If you were going to school, or you're in a university, you can be more engrossed and putting your best in your studies. Try to forget about him. Those things you do. Those day-to-day activities that you engage in. For instance, if you are a business girl, if you are into business, you can engage yourself in full-time business and get engrossed without thinking about anything. Once you get engrossed in doing something, it will help you easily forget about that person. Next thing to do in getting over a relationship, you also need, my dear, it's not really easy to get over a man. To get over a relationship. Most times we all get involved in one relationship at the other, and at the end of the day it doesn't work out, doesn't kill ourselves. All we need is to carry on with life. Another way you can overcome or you can get over a breakup is by devising a means to be happy. Try and make yourself happy without him. Try and as much as you can to be happy without him by those things that make you happy, like listening to music, like watching movies, going to the cinema with other of your friends. You can engage in one activity or the other that will help you forget about him. All right, that will help you forget about him. You don't have to tie down yourself. You don't have to be pinned down just because you lost a relationship. You just have to understand that this is the situation that most of us pass through every day. You're not gonna kill yourself about it. All you need to do is to carry on with life. I tell you, with time, if you apply all the steps that I've told you, you will suddenly get over a relationship. There's no point crying over it. Like I told you, big girls doesn't cry. What makes you a big girl is not crying over a guy. It's not crying over a relationship. What makes you a big girl is getting over a relationship, living a happy life, even when the guy disappoints you, even when that woman disappoints you. Just as it happens on the side of the girls, it also happens in the side of the man. So all you need to do is to be happy and forget it. Just have the hope and believe that certainly the right man will come. Sure. And if you believe that, you don't have to worry about anything again.